kind of slipped away from you guys?
Just probably our attention to detail, just little small things that, careless turnovers late. We only had 3 turnovers going into the half, 4 going into the fourth quarter, ended up with 8. So just our attention to details, like same way we lost to them last time, just careless turnovers at crucial part of times.
You guys have been an improving defensive team over the past 5-6 weeks. What was it about they were doing that made it really tough to get in?
I think it was just them being physical, which was good, and them being active. Their pace was pretty good. They put us in a lot of middle pick and rolls. We felt that we knew what their coverage should have been. We've just blown them a couple times and just allowed straight line drives and momentum kicks to the corners and got guys shots. So it was pretty much us not sticking to our scout plan like we planned to do.
Trey and Tyler didn't really get going in the rate that we've seen them get going over the past few weeks. When you look at this game, do you find remedies for that? Do you figure out different ways to get them looks and to get them more remedies like that?
I think they just seen a different type of coverage. Both of them got blitzed on the screen. So, that's the first time the team ever done that to us. So, that was something new. And, now that we've seen it potentially could happen down the road, I think we'll adjust and be ready for it. But, those guys know that they got to get into a better rhythm or, keep kicking the ball to find guys shots into where they can't be blitzed and double like that to get open shots. But I think that was probably one thing that kind of surprised them.
Justin, Josh said that he thought his team wanted the game more in the last couple of minutes. Would you agree with that?
1,000%, like they did last time. And they're, he came in and put their stamp on it. They've been playing really well. This was a team that we felt that if we kind of play well against and win the game, we feel that we're kind of can match up with anybody in the league. And Southeast has been playing well offensively and defensively. So I tip my hat off to them.
Won the second and third quarter well, but the first quarter things just seemed a little bit off. Tiredness might be one hypothesis. What do you say about that?
Could be. It's like, everybody's dealing with different situations, families in town for people, and, just holidays, and we get kind of relaxed. We kind of talked about that in the locker room to try to kind of maintain that just lackadaisical, just not coming out here, putting out full fourth effort. So, we just got to do a better job of that, and it starts with me.
Are you worried about the schedule? You got Friday, then Tuesday, and I think what's after that? Thursday, I think?
Yeah.
Busy?
That's why, my message to the guys was short. It would be different if we lost 5 in a row and this would have been another one. But we had a good stretch in December, and, at the end of the day, we got challenged, and we're just going to learn from this. So I think there's nothing too much to harp on. I'm glad we played Friday, so we can hopefully fix our mistakes.
You still have 5 out of 6 wins in December, so it hasn't been. It's been a pretty good month for yourself.
It has been and it's been really 5 tough wins. Every game out here is pretty tough. But we clearly wanted to kind of have an undefeated record in December, but I'd rather be undefeated in March. So, but at the end of the day, this just gives us, just this month gave us life and hope in practice and just within the group to say, hey, we are one of the best teams in the league.
Days. Did fatigue play a factor with any of you boys today? Because I know that playing game one after the other may make a factor, as I was saying before.
We don't have any excuses over here. If we play tomorrow, we play the next day, it shouldn't matter. We got to go out there and win games, regardless of the schedule or any situation. Families in town, holidays, doesn't matter. We should win games. So regardless of the timing, win games.
Darius, with Mum, Dad, Greg, Tracy and Carissa in town for the next little while, how much of a lift does that give you on the floor and families courtside rather than watching you cooperate?
It's good that they're here, but I have a job to do. So at the end of the day, regardless of family here or whoever's here, I still have to play better. We still have to win games. I still have to do my job. So understanding that my family here and my and a lot of people are here, it shouldn't matter. So.
Justin, as it seemed today, yes, Walton Jr. and Matt Hurt did take you out of the game at the right time. Did you think he came here to rule the party? What did you learn from this loss, knowing that they also have another game in 2 days with another place with the other team up there?
What I learned from this loss?
Yeah.
Don't try to find a way not to lose. That's it. That's just try not to find a way to lose. And we kind of lost the same way that we did to them last time. Just once again, careless mistakes and errors just to keep them going. They're a really good team. They don't need anything extra momentum or shots. We scored 66 points in the paint to their 48. Right? We shot 15 more shots than them. So it's nothing that we didn't do right. It's when we did things wrong, it kind of helped them give over the hump. So, like I said, I'm not taking this loss lightly, but I'm not, harping on it or being too upset because we did play a solid game all around, but we just had to finish it.
You mentioned down the stretch you definitely had a chance to win, but you mentioned those 4 turnovers. I imagine that's fatigue, isn't it, at that stage?
I don't think the guys I had in were, the ones who turned it over. Davo comes off the bench and Swap, was just taking the ball out of bounds. They just was off a different page, and then Sam, was just careless with the ball those 1 or 2 times. So I'm not gonna say it's fatigue. I just once again we got complacent at those times, and so we talked about it and we told them about it. Those guys, short-term memory, they know, and hopefully it doesn't happen again against Cairns.
Darius, what made it so difficult for you guys to sort of stop their momentum? Because it seemed like they're able to consistently score on you guys.
Like Coach said, sometimes we wasn't paying attention to our coverages. We were doing different things that we was supposed to do, how we went over practice, and line drives, getting downhill, open threes in the corner. We wasn't supposed to help off the corner, so they were just doing some things that kind of made us, have a couple problems. So we're gonna go back, watch the film, and get better and get ready for Cairns.
JT, what makes it so difficult to scout against someone like Derek Walton Jr., who's so twitchy and has such a high IQ?
You nailed it, because he has capabilities of when he comes off the snake dribble or come off the pick and roll that he has multiple options. He sees the floor like a coach or a PG should, and once you help off somebody or you think the pass is there, he's going to find a way to burn you. And then if he has that mid range going, he's a pretty tough guard. So they really didn't have him they didn't use him for a long stint or period last time we played him. Foxwell had a good game going, so we knew that Walton Jr. was going to bring a different type of style to the game, and he did it. He played well.
So who's the one to watch for against Cairns, knowing that you don't want another loss?
The whole team. The whole team. We treat everybody. I don't think about an individual. We know if they have really good scorers and guys who can play because they're professionals, but the whole team, we don't want their momentum going. If we got one guy scoring 25, 30 points and everybody else single digits, we're good. But if the whole team gets to feeling good and get glowing, then we're in trouble.
Thank you. Happy New Year.